Hello again, friends and fans, especially Ford fans. Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2017. It is good to have you all here, and welcome everyone. Actually, it's Car Mechanic 18, isn't it? Oh my goodness, wow, where does the time fly? Check it out. We've got two classic Ford cars here, the GT40 and the Mustang Mach-1. We're going to go ahead and work on the GT40 here today for the Ford DLC that is now available for Car Mechanic Simulator 18. Good to have you all with me. Let's go ahead and lift her up and get rolling. All right, if you guys want to see more of this content, go ahead and hit that like button and share with a friend if you're a big Ford fan. We're going to work on both the GT40 and the Mustang. Mustang will be in the next episode, but today, the iconic race car from, I believe, 1964 is the GT40 from Ford. Wonderful. What a great piece of technology there for wow, those are huge tires on that thing. Look at that. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull the tires off here, and I'm going to get started by immediately pulling everything off this car, and then we're going to start working the body like a boxer. So welcome, everyone. Good to have you all with us. If you're a big Ford fan, the DLC not only has these two iconic cars in there, but also the Mustang from 2017 and the 2017 Ford F-350, as well as some engines from Ford, multiple different engines from Ford as well. To throw into these cars and trucks that are now available. Oh, I forgot. We got to pull that out as well. I got to grab the, where is it? There we go. Oh, actually, do we have to work from behind on this one? Ooh, what a very cool little piece of technology. The wheel hub and the bearing there is just behind. That's unusual. Other vehicles don't have that. Very cool. All right, let's pull that out. We'll get the axle off here. We're going to pull everything off this car, and we're going to try to rebuild it from scratch. So you're seeing a GT40 total rebuild here on the channel. That's going to be really cool. Can't wait to do the Mustang next. So I'm just getting my, I guess I'm getting my little taste of what's to come here. A little fixing here on the first GT40. Let's pull all the pieces off here. The knuckle housing. A lot of these parts will probably more than likely have to be scrapped since they're so old and rusty. Ooh, look at that engine. That is sweet. All right, we're going to pull that out in just a minute. We're going to first pull off all the axles, the fuel tank, all the braking equipment, such as the calipers and pads and such. There we go. Fantastic. This game is really nice. Let's get these disc off, and then we got to get the cover off there, and then over to the bearing, which is right behind. There we go. That makes it easy. 1, 2, 3. Very good. All right. So I found these vehicles at the junkyard too, by the way. Just like the first time I went in, I just immediately saw the GT40, and I'm like, yoink, I want that. And then I saw the Mach-1 as well, and I was like, wow, this is like the greatest episode of American Pickers. Do you guys watch American Pickers, by the way? Does anyone watch that show? Or, you know, all those different types of History Channel and Discovery Channel shows are fantastic. I think I once saw one of a guy trying to rebuild a super iconic car. I can't even remember what it was, but he had to go around the country looking for parts because there wasn't really a full car remaining. Something along those lines. Really cool. Let's get the gearbox off here. Wow, I'll have to look that one up, tell you what it was. Okay, so we got our engine here. We'll toy with that a little bit later. 2 separate fuel tanks on the Ford GT40. That's really cool. Must be for balancing purposes on either flank of the vehicle rather than one large tank in the back. I've never seen that before. Alright, there we go. Now, if you don't know, the GT40 is probably one of the most iconic American race cars ever designed from Ford. If you see it, it's very, very classic. You'll know it right away. And it's probably in the thumbnail of this episode as well, so make sure you check that out. This is a really iconic car, but we'll see it all put together at the end. And then, of course, we've got to race it. Alright, I'm going to get the rest of these parts off, and I'm going to see you guys when we pull the engine out. Here we go. Well, she's looking pretty poor right now with no wheels or anything like that, but we're going to make it look beautiful. Let's lower her down now. All wheels are off. We just need to remove just some components from the inside here, and let's grab that brake pump off there. And we'll pull the interior parts out. Looks like all I see right there is just literally the windshield and the driver's seat, which, oh, actually the left door as well. We'll pull that off. Looks like it actually still has, ooh, wait a minute. The interior actually looks like it's in decent shape. Okay, we'll leave that alone then. Let's go ahead and pull off the rear clamshell. We're going to have to repair all of this stuff, and we'll work on that next. All right, let's grab the engine crane. Where is that exactly? Here she is. Let's go ahead and bring her over to area number 3 in this case. And, oh, there. Oh, wait. Well, wrong spot for that, but okay. Anyway, to use it, we have to use it up here, I guess. All right, the engine's now out of the car. Fantastic. We'll pull the battery out, and that should be the end of that. Okay, the Ford is ready to be, I guess, have a little bit of work done on it. So let's go ahead and grab the, let's see, actually, let's throw the battery on there. Charge this battery here. Alright, good. And then we'll grab our detailing kit, but that's for the interior. Let's do the exterior first. I think over here we have our welding kit. Where is that thing exactly? I may have walked past it. Here she is. That's what we're looking for. The welder, we'll move that over to area 3, or car lifter C, and let's go ahead and use it. For $1,000, boom, there goes all the rust, dents, and dings. Beautiful. The interior looks pretty well done, and looks like we need to buy another seat, but before we pull everything out, let's just go ahead and detail this too. Very nice to see this car coming back to life really quickly like this. This is like a historical documentary at this point. Alright, everything should be clean inside and out. So now let's go fix the parts. We'll see what we can salvage. Oh, hello, Ford. I love you. Oh, that Mustang. Can't wait to use it. Alright, let's go ahead and get everything repaired. So this is all of our parts. So good luck to me. Let's see if we can repair everything. We probably won't, and we're missing a lot of parts, so here we go. Gonna click like crazy. Here we go. Let's see what we get. So essentially we're trying to repair everything here. And there we go. Alright. So we've repaired everything we could. All other parts are either broken or need to be repurchased. So let's go ahead and start by rebuilding the engine. And we'll come back over here and build parts for that. So first we'll rebuild the engine. We'll get everything all fixed up and see what we can do. So let's add a new engine. And oh wow, look at all these different engines we have here. Does it? Oh, it doesn't necessarily tell us what engine is which, does it? Wow, look at some of these. Oh wow, they've added new models for all the engines. Well, that's cool. I didn't even know I had this many. Oh wow, can we put in our own engine if we'd like to? Like our own custom engine? Oh wow, rotary, that probably wouldn't work. Wow, I didn't even realize I had all these. These are in storage. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can buy a new one instead. Let's go ahead and hop over to our, see if we can go to our main shop and purchase a new engine for the Ford here. Let's see, Ford engine. Can we actually purchase an engine block? Oh wow, we can. Look at that, man. Engine heads. Fantastic. Oh boy, I wonder if we can sort by model. Let's try Ford. Oh, we can't actually purchase a Ford engine? Alright, let's try this. Alright, it doesn't seem to have that. Alright, let's go back to home just for a quick second. Rims up. Oh, that's upgrades. Okay, let's see. We want to do just standard parts. Tires, tuning shops, community parts, custom gears. This is the main shop. This is what we want. Alright, let's look at what we want for an engine. So I see what we were doing here. I didn't know we had the ability to create a new engine from scratch and build all the parts. So essentially we can choose from any engine that we want here. Wow, look at all that stuff. But we already have the Windsor with us, which is a rebuild of the original. So let's try to keep this bad boy as original as possible. There's our V8 OHV Windsor Race engine. That's what we want right there. That is beautiful, man. The other engines that are available, it's the 289 Windsor, the 289 Racing, which we have here, the 429 Cobra jet engine, and the Boss 6.2 liter engines. It's basically for the Ford F-350. So, all right, let's get started with this. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. All right, we got to take this apart. And then we got to get this all cleaned up too. Oh, she needs so much love. Oh, can you feel the love that it needs? Let's get everything taken apart here. I think first of all, we should flip it around. That'll be a little more helpful. Is there a way to do that? I think we need to actually rotate this way. There we go. Alright, having it upside down will be a little more helpful for pulling out some of those... Oh wow, there's actually no bearings on there at all. We gotta take off the clutch. Pressure plate. And then we should be able to pull out the crankshaft right after the flywheel and clutch plate are off. There it goes. Fantastic. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is just clean this bad boy up a little. Very nice. Okay. Now we can throw her back on the engine. Let's get this done. Part mount. There we go. Go with our V8 OHV there. Alright, that's what we're looking for. Only 14% on the condition. It doesn't look like we can actually repurchase that. Or repair it. No items to work with, even though it's in our inventory. Alright, we'll just repurchase a new one. Let's go to engines then. And we know what this one looks like finally. There she is. Ooh, look at that. Too bad we couldn't make repairs to it. Alright. let's see if we can add a new engine to this and start from scratch. Where's our Windsor here? Windsor race, that's what we're looking for. Alright, now we need to add a new part. Part mount, there we are. There's our fresh engine, beautiful. Alright, wow, we need a lot of parts for this thing, don't we? Okay, we need to buy ourselves a ignition coil B. I guess we'll start with the oil filter. Let's do that. Oh, this is going to take some time. Alright, oil filter for an OHV. Suspension, brakes, exhaust, gearbox. Filter. That'll narrow it down. Let's see, for V8 OHV, that's what we want. Beautiful. Alright, ignition coil B. Let's see how quickly we can do this thing. This is the greatest Amazon Prime ever, too, by the way. It's almost instantaneous. Alright, we want a V8 power steering pump. Okay, let's grab our camshaft. Alright, we're looking for an OHV as well. There she is. Music weird. Oh, looks like that was actually in good condition. That's alright, we'll buy all new parts for this one, if we can. Nice thing is anything that we buy that's extra goes right into storage, and we can always use it later, so there's no harm done. Nope, don't want that one. There we go. Alright, ignition distributor. Alright, there she is. I think we'll probably need a rotor with it as well. And the cap for a... Actually, let's wait to see. Putting it on upside down, but that's okay. Trying to change my view of this thing. Beautiful. Wow, a whole engine rebuild. So cool. Takes a regular cap. Alright. That's what I was betting on there. Oh, I'm excited, man. Can't wait to race this thing. The engine's probably the most interesting thing that we're rebuilding. And then it's... what do you think we should do for a paint job? Should we go with the classic? I wonder if they have the original paint job. That would be cool. Oh, looks like we have a bunch of extra clips. Oh. There we go. Alright, both clips are on the ignition distributor there. Alright, OHV. Do we have the... Actually, we repaired this, so this should be good to go. Crankshaft repaired and ready to rock. Good. Pistons are next. And since this is a V8, you know we're going to need 12 of these, right? Nah, I'm just kidding. We only need 8 of them. And we're also going to need to buy some rings as well. I don't think we can actually type in the amount that we want, so we have to do it one by one. Alright, let's install these. One of you and one of you. We'll also need to purchase some bearings, too. And a lot of rubber bushings for the underneath of that car, too. You'd be surprised at how much those... Well, actually, maybe they don't have those on these cars in 64. Maybe they didn't have one of them. Man, look at that bad boy. Love putting those pistons in. I think that's the most enjoyable part. Seeing each one of those go in and get connected there. Oh, looks like I already had these pre-purchased. Nice. Alright, good. Piston with conrod. Good. Alright, boys, there you go. That's all the pistons in right here. Boom. That's it. Very nice. Alright, rod caps. Looks like I bought a bunch of extras of those. Nice. That was a good move. You can never have enough rubber bushings, or rod caps, or even bearings. Make sure you buy a lot of those. They're very useful. Bearing caps, to be precise. Alright, very good. This old workhorse. No, not even a workhorse. Racehorse. There's a racehorse coming to life. You know what would be nice? I want to see a classic Ford truck. Ooh, we don't want that. We'll go ahead and undo that. Pull that out of there. There we go. Alright, let's buy some new rod caps. Alright, what do we got here? Rod caps. There we are. Can never have enough of these things, so just buy like 14 of them. And same with the camshaft caps too. There we go. Okay, let's see. Are we missing anything else? Oh wait, I didn't want to remove that. We were in remove mode. What a chill game. Although I feel like we're racing to rebuild this thing, but of course we want to see it done right now. Okay, looking pretty good. The only thing we'll have to throw under there is the oil pan, so let's rotate this thing. There we go. Alright, we'll do that a little bit later. Okay, now, time to throw on all the other parts. So we need ourselves the engine head, which I don't even think we have, so we need an OHVI for the engine head. OHVI, there she is. 2 of them. And I think we might have spark plugs as well. Oh, this takes a lot of spark plugs. Ooh, boy. Hopefully I have more than just 2. Oh, this car requires a lot of bolts. Look at that exhaust manifold. An in-tank manifold. That is going to look sweet. Alright, here's the intake right here. Look at that. That looks awesome. I can't wait to see the exhaust. Let's go to exhaust and search for that. OHVI. I think. OHVI. Oh, actually, we want intake manifold, though. Let's see. Wow, look at all the different... this is incredible. Actually, we probably want some covers, right? For an OHVI. Let's go ahead and buy those while we're here. And we want an oil pan for one of those. And there's the intake manifold. Alright, time to install the engine then. We'll have to put the gearbox and the oil pan on a little bit later, but we seem to have all the parts installed as needed. And let's go ahead and throw this in the car then. And we can actually paint it too as well, but I just want to see it in the car. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure the engine's complete. before we move on to painting and working on the body. By complete, I just mean attaching the rest of the exhaust and such. Now, obviously, you want to paint the body first, but let's complete the engine. We can do it at any step, really, because this is our car, and we can do what we want. Let's go ahead and throw some more engine parts on here. So now we should be able to throw the gearbox on, which is in horrible shape. Alright, so we should have a gearbox OHV. Is it B or A? It's the B. Nice. Alright. Fully repaired. Ready to rock. Very nice. Okay, oh, it seems like we can access the, looks like we have to put the, oil pan on from underneath the engine bay. That's strange. On top is what they want us to do. Okay, let's see what else we got. Got to put the rest of the exhaust on. Let's do that. So there's the two pieces for that. Rear muffler GT40. There we are. Did we just buy two of these, or just one? Or is it all one piece? Oh, it seems like it's just one piece. Very nice. Very, very good. Alright. Okay, well that looks pretty good to me. We can't roll it in for painting without getting the rest of the suspension on. That's a boring part, so I'm going to do that quickly, and we're going to see her with all of her wheels on. Would you look at that? She's actually starting to come together now. Now, I have to say that I did try to get the oil pan back onto that car, both when it was lifted and on the engine block over there as we were assembling it, but it doesn't seem to actually want to go, so we won't be able to drive this unless the oil pan is allowed to be put on there, which could be a glitch or something. It just came out today, so who knows, maybe a quick patch will fix that one. But I did try all the methods I know to get cars working, and since we've done it so many times before, that's for sure. Look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful. Alright, one thing we need to do now is just work on the interior of the car. We do need to buy another seat there, and then we should be ready to paint it. So I purchased all the body parts that we needed and installed those. Let's go ahead and work on, I guess it would, oh wait, no, actually it's that one here under the interior shop. Looks for GT40 here. See if we can find a seat for that. There we are, GT40 seat. It looked like the steering wheel was intact and everything looked okay on the interior of the car, so that's good. Let's go ahead and pop this thing inside here. Assemble mode. Looks like we got the right side window to put in there. And then can I do an interior assemble? Let's see if we can get inside there. Interior disassemble. Let's go ahead and assemble. There we go. Oh, wrong chair. I thought it would go with the first one that we actually purchased. Oh, it looks nice, but not the right one. Let's go ahead and throw in the GT40. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that should be everything. Now let's go ahead and give her a paint job. The primer's looking awfully nice. We do also have to give it a license plate, but until the until the oil pan's on, there's nothing we can do. All right, let's throw her into the paint shop, and let's see what we got here. Let's move the car into the paint shop. Very nice. Okay. Well, she's all good to go aside from that oil pan. I'm really proud of that. She looks nice. All right, let's see what we got for paint options. And let's see if we have that beautiful classic Ford job. Let's see here. Ooh, racing stripes. Okay, I don't know what that one is. Maybe that was white stripes. Black stripes. Oh, come on now. Where's the classic? Actually, let's see if we can make it. Oh, I see. Ooh, we can actually make the. Oh, that's really cool. Hold on, can we set factory? I think the paint here is white, so I think we've got to do a different color here. And I think the original, let's actually make it that nice teal color from before. It's almost more of a light blue, almost like that. Let's go ahead and make the, actually, can we change the white stripes or purple stripes? Can we actually change those to something else? I like the matte color, that looks nice. If we press C, we can change the, oh, there we are. That's nice. Alright, let's change, oh, chameleon? No, let's go with just the, oh, the pearl looks good. Let's go with that. I don't like those stripes, though. The white stripes are even worse. And the black is even worse. I don't like any of those. Set factory. Oh, I see. That's the factory color right there. Oh, that looks pretty nice. But not perfect. Wonder if, is there a way for us to change this? It doesn't look like we can actually change the... Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well, let's do this then. Let's go ahead and make her a bright orange with black stripes. Since we can't get the perfect Ford Racing colors from classic times. Let's go ahead and go saturation up. Let's change the hue to orange. It'll look good, trust me. Ooh, that looks real. Ooh. Oh, wow, that almost looks like it's on fire, baby. Take a look at that. Oh, not too bad, given the fact that we're limited by our library. Should be a nice 40 on the side. Beautiful, beautiful blue colors with the orange and white and blue. Really look nice together if you see the classic car. All right, let's go ahead and paint this. It's close enough. Looks good to me. All right, very nice. Well, that is it. Our Ford Classic rebuild is complete. I'm going to bring her out here. I think I just need to throw some taillights on her. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring her right back out to area number 3. There we go. I just need to throw the taillights on. That's one thing I forgot. Let's go ahead and assemble that. Let's see, assemble mode. Oh, and I forgot the rear windshield. That's fine. It's hard to tell. Oh, wow, she has an Arkansas license plate. We'll have to pull that off to, there we go. Wait, did I put a Lotus? It'll only work with one car, so. Oh, wow, we have a Norwegian license plate on there now. Okay, well, I guess we're going to Norway, everybody. All right, that's it for my time, everyone. Thank you very much. We will race this one in the future after there's an update to fix the glitch for the oil pan. Again, I went over here and installed it on the tried to install it on the engine pan. You should also be able to install it when it's lifted, so that way you can empty the oil. Should be able to install the oil, and there should be a way where you can mistakenly undo the oil pan, which it'll make the whole garage floor messy. We do have the correct oil pan, but for just whatever reason, I can't throw her on for some reason. Doesn't let me, even if I put it down to the engine bay. And in fact, it doesn't even highlight it that it's a requirement. But doesn't matter. One small little adjustment, we should be able to race it. And in fact, in the next episode, when you come back, we're going to do the Ford Mustang next, and then we're going to get this one ready to race against the GT40 and see which one is the biggest beast. Oh boy, that is one sexy beast. She is ready to go, man. I want that iconic paint job, but I got the car, so that's even better. Check that out. Everything's ready to rock on it, aside from the little oil pan down there, and we'll be good to go in the next episode. And then we will go over to the Mustang. We're going to do a complete rebuild of that engine, maybe even an upgrade, and see if we can go 1v1 versus the GT40. Of course, I think I know who will win, but regardless, you can't really compete too much with the charm of the old Mustang. And, of course, the epicness of the GT40. Ooh, wow, that really looks nice. All right, that's my time here for today, everybody. I'll see you next time for the Mustang rebuild and the race of the GT40 versus the Mustang. We'll see who wins. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.